Hello, friends! I know last weekend was very exciting for some of us as far as getting to practice our new strategy and get prepared for our Kingdom versus Kingdom showdown, and I know some people were a little overwhelmed. I first wanted to say I thank everybody for coming and trying this weekend. I know that it was a lot. I know that it was overwhelming because PvP is not our strong point, but Raptor had some great suggestions on how we might be able to make some adjustments to be able to win at the next showdown. And winning is so much more fun than losing every week. At least it is for me. I think that is also how other people could feel if they could see how easy it is to make some of these adjustments that we're talking about. I think we all can. And if you want to make these adjustments, it will help the team. It's not required, but even little tweaks can really add up if a few people do them. And then over time, if more and more people feel comfortable doing them, it will help us even more. When we are talking about how to make a March setup be more offensive or more defensive, there are 3 different categories. You've got your Raptor, your heroes, and your troops. When we ask to send an offensive or more attack-heavy march, if you just sent this, which is what my team pre-fills, no one's going to yell at you, okay? This is a game. We want you to have fun. I don't want you to stress. If you would like suggestions, or if you want to try to help the team a little bit, we want to make sure those 3 categories, the Raptor, the heroes, and the troops, are as optimized as possible. But if only changing 1 or 2 of those things are something that you feel like doing, that's also okay. So in this case, my best Raptor that filled is an owl. When I'm attacking, an owl is a great thing for attacking. In this next part, I'm going to talk about troops. There are percentage breakdowns for attacking that are considered optimal. And if you had heard some of those, we had mentioned 30% turtles, 10% dogs, and 60% cats. The first time I heard something like that, I thought, wow, this is ridiculous. I cannot believe I have to set this up, but I want to show you how simple this is. This is all you need to do. Get rid of your dogs, add cats, okay? 33, 0, 66. Very close to the number breakdown that was suggested, and very simple, okay? So we're going to show what it looks like then. When we go to join a rally, I've got my owl, awesome sauce. I'm not going to change out my heroes because that stresses me out. So I'm going to just get rid of my dogs, add my cats. That's it. That is how simple it is to do 2 of the 3 adjustments that we're talking about as far as making an offensive march versus a defensive march. We have an owl. If we didn't have an owl, we could pick an owl. And then we got rid of our dogs, we added our cats. If you did this, which I think is pretty simple, that would be a huge, huge help. That's all we're saying. If you make those 2 adjustments, cool. My best hero, however, is Ashe. But if I wanted to put in a hero that did more attack boost, I would remove all and I would put in Ezreal. Because for my 3 heroes, Ezreal is the best for increasing damage. I think that the heroes are probably the trickiest part for people. So for now, if you can get into the habit of putting in an owl when we're telling you to join a rally with an offensive march or a heavy attack march, and then put in one of the birds that boosts warriors for when we say garrison or defensive, it would be huge. In addition to that, or instead of that, if you also want to provide troops that are helping the march, and we say offensive or attack, get rid of your dogs, add cats. And if we say garrison or defense, get rid of it all, just turtles. Okay? So that is how 2 of the 3 things can be improved to make it so that we might have a chance to win at server versus server. I hope this helped simplify some of the things that we were talking about, and if you have any questions, please let me know. If you're not sure which heroes you should use, but you would like to know which would be your best setup, feel free to message me. You could probably also ask in a server chat or in Alliance chat if there's anyone on there that could help you with that.